OnlineTherapy.com is based on the most research-supported therapy out there, something called cognitive behavioral therapy. Now, that's a bit of a mouthful, so let's break it down. Cognitive refers to how you think, right? What that voice inside your head is saying. And sometimes that voice is not as kind as you want it to be. Behavioral means what you're doing. So cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, helps you address what's going on up here as well as what you're doing out here so that you can lead a happier life. CBT is based on the idea that your thoughts are what cause your feelings and behaviors, not external stimuli like people or situations or events. And the benefit of this insight is you can change the way that you think so that you feel and act better, even if the situation hasn't changed. And as you can see in this illustration, there's a cycle of consequences with everything you do. So as we look at this diagram, we can see the situation, right? What triggers the problem? And let's just use a specific example like being criticized at work. Then you have a thought about that or what goes through your head. Let's say you think, I'm not good enough. Then the emotions that are going to come with that or how you feel may be feeling anxious or worthless. And you're going to have physical reactions, the way that your body feels. You might feel tired or have a loss of appetite. And your behavior or what you do may be to avoid contact with others. Now, let's say it's the same situation where you're criticized at work, but this time you have a different thought. And your thought is, well, that's really good feedback. If I apply it, I can get even better. Then you can see how that thought would spur different emotions. You might feel more hopeful and more empowered. Your physical reactions might have more energy in your body. And then your behavior might be applying the information that you got and even going back to the person and saying, hey, what do you think now? So it's the same situation, but because the thoughts are different, your emotions, physical reactions, and behaviors are completely different. Think about it. If you stuck a microphone in your brain when you're feeling down, overwhelmed, panicky, stressed out, or really any type of distress, what would you hear yourself saying? You know, when I asked a client of mine this question, she shared that her inner microphone would pick up, I can't do this. I can't handle this. It'll never get better. Another client described, I have a voice inside of me that basically shouts, you're a loser. And those types of thoughts make you feel pretty lousy. They can also lead to behaviors you may not want, like crying or yelling, procrastinating, drinking, avoiding situations, isolating yourself, or feeling almost paralyzed because you don't know what to do. And that can lead to not only feeling bad, but also negatively impact other areas of your life. So how does CBT online work? Well, studies show that online CBT is just as effective as traditional face-to-face therapy.